everybody. Today we have a set of gel polishes from Born Pretty. This is the, let's see if I get it right, Moss Wave Jelly series, and it's all jelly greens, and I particularly wanted it just for one because I wanted to do some Jade effect nails, but the others have turned out really good. So these are all the colours, and then we'll do some swatching. So they are only 7ml bottles, but like I say, I got it from Amazon and it was on offer. I think it was something like £5.64. So yeah, so it starts from it's like a off-whitey sort of colour, and then as they go through they get darker. So this is the first one. So it's not like a bright white, more of an off-white. It's slightly jelly. And then number 2, this one is gorgeous. It's like green, but then it's got like a gold shimmer, so it kind of like looks like you've put a chrome sort of thing over the top. Amazing. So I'm just showing you them with one coat, and then I'll do a second coat. This is the one that I wanted it for. It looks a bit greeny or bluey on here. It's more of it is the actual jade green. And then this is like, it reminds me of the old glass bottle green. I love their jellies. I've got some more jellies coming as well. I'm so excited. So we're getting a bit darker now. So that one's more of it's kind of like a bluey green, isn't it? Be good for like doing ocean. Ooh. And then this one's like a browny. It's more of a grey brown. It looks quite brown on camera. So there's first coats of those. Here they are, 2 coats and top coated. So it's a good little set. And let's do some nails, I suppose. And there they are close up. Look at that shimmer one. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, so I had to write the number on the top of that one because for some reason that one didn't have a sticker. Right, so plan for this video was I was going to do what would be a set, and I was going to do the jade gemstone effect, but then I changed my mind and thought, well, let's have a go, because there's loads of things that you can do with this set, and yeah, love them, enjoyed having a little play. And I love that one. That one is just perfect for what I wanted. There is a few boo-boos in this video because I forgot to press record, and this is what happens when you've got your child in the background constantly. Mum, I'm hungry. Mum, can you get me this? Mum, can you get me that? So, right. So first one, just did the white. Second one, I did the bottle green. Third one, I did the jade colour that I wanted. Fourth one, I've done an ombre with the jade green and the even darker green. And then on the last one, I've just done white again. To be honest with you, I only knew one particular design that I wanted to do. So this one's a bit of a mismatch of all things wonderful and green. Okay, so there you go. I gave them all 2 coats. And this is where the boo-boo was. So I cured the first coat, put another layer of the jade green on. Without curing it, I pulled some white through. I pulled some of the darker greens through to give it the veins like the jade effect. Then I cured it. Then I put a thin layer of the jade green over the top of those lines. And now I'm just pulling the sparkly one through while it's not cured. Does that make sense? I really wish I'd recorded that first bit. So yeah, so we've got that one done. So on the bottle green one, I'm just going to give that one. This is the sort of thing that I did with the other one. So I'm giving this another coat and I'm not going to cure it. For some reason, I tried to pull the brownie colour through while it was still wet. And obviously, they're quite dark colours and it just sort of disappeared into it. So yeah, so It's kind of like one of the marbling techniques that I went over on one of my videos, and now I've got overexcited with the white. But with squiggle, 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 you can't really go wrong with the marble, to be fair. So yeah, just pulling like the different colours through, giving a wiggle, getting a blend. Obviously don't blend too much. When you get to the point where you like it, stop, because otherwise you'll just end up with a big mushy weird colour. So getting it so it's kind of all blended, so it's like a bit of a darker green version of what we've done on the middle finger. And now I'm pulling the sparkly one through. I love that shimmery one, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to put that in for the cure. And then off camera I made this. I will do another one on camera. So I had my little silicone mould, and I used some of the green gels in the silicone mould, and I made myself a little jade dragon. He's so cute. Now I don't need to decide which finger to put it on. My knee's going on the jade one, jade gemstone. And he slips and slides everywhere because I've used the wrong rhinestone glue. I should have used the thicker one. But like I say, when your head's getting peppered by your child, I don't think they turned out too bad. So there we go, I'll give that a little flash cure, and then I will put that in the lamp for the full cure. I think he's really cute. I love that mould. It's got the phoenix on there as well. I'm going to have to do some fiery phoenix nails. That's going to be insane. Okay, so on this one, this is where I've decided I'm going to do another dragon, but we're going to do the bigger one. So, what am I doing? Okay, we've decided. So I'm just using a really thin liner brush, and I'm just going through picking up bits of the green, different greens off of my palette, and I'm pulling it through, pushing it into all the little like nooks and crannies, and then I'm getting like different shades, so it all sort of like blends together. And then when we've got a coat around majority of it, I'll stick him in the lamp for a little cure, and then we'll move on to the next stage. But as long as you're getting everything right, you know, there's so many little fine details on these moulds, sometimes you can hardly see them. So it's really good to use a fine liner brush to just sort of push the gel wherever it is that you want it. And that was me just using a plastic scraper, just to make sure there wasn't any excess sort of sticking around the edges. So I've gave him a cure, and now I'm just using, this is the Jade Milky White. I'm just plonking some of that on, and then I'm going to use a orange stick, and I'm just going to tease it round, so that will sort of be the background, so it'll make the green stand out more and fill the gaps in, any bits that we missed. So there we go. Oh, there's all sorts of chaos going on outside. Sorry about that. There was all sorts going on outside the window. I've got my window open. Okay, so just used a orange stick just to make sure that it was filling all the gaps that it needed to be filled. And there's that one all top coated. He looks really cute, doesn't he? And then on the ombre one, I just wanted to see what this shimmer one looked like over the two different colours. And I hope they sell these separately and in bigger bottles, because I need more of these. But for a £5 for the 6 of them, that's great. So we're getting him out the mould, and there he is. How cute is he? Obviously he's only made with gel polish, so he is slightly flexible. Oh, there we go. I was going to use rhinestone glue, but then I decided to I got some of that non-stick 3D gel, the moulding gel, and I've just put some of that on, and I've pushed him right into it so he's not budging anywhere. But yeah, so he will need a top coat, because obviously he's just gel polish. There we go. So he's in the lamp, I'm assuming. And the white one, I thought, let's have a go with the butterfly. So I'm just doing with the number 3, I think this is. 2 shapes like that. And then while it's wet, I'm going to do like what I did with the Jade effect nail. And I'm just going to pull through some white gel polish and some of the darker green, yeah. And just sort of like marble that through. And then once I've got a nice little marble effect, I'll stick that into the lamp. We always have to have a butterfly. There's always a butterfly. Every time I think of something, what shall I do, I always end up doing a butterfly. So now we have a green one. So just wiping off any excess, obviously, because we're adding quite a lot of gel polish on. And there we go. So I'll go into the lamp. And then with the darkest green, I'm just going to use that to do the outline of the wings. And to be honest, even though this is a jelly, so they are quite transparent, they're really nice to paint with, you know, even art-wise, rather than just the full nail. And it went everywhere I wanted it to go, so yeah, I was really impressed. I really like these. A little flash cure because I'm really good at smudging stuff. And then just do the bottom part of his wing. So I'm definitely going to be doing a full set of the Jade effect nails, but I'm definitely going to need to buy some more of the colour number 3. I did get one from Temu, I think it was. That was another small bottle, but it was really, really, really sheer. So I ended up having to use quite a lot of it to get the colour. But this one's perfect. And then the outline's cured, so I'm just going to stick some, using the white that's there, some little white dots on the edges of his wings. And I think when you put the dots on the wings, it really makes them stand out, really defines them. If in doubt, dot it. And then I'm just going to go over the design with that shimmer. We all need a sparkly butterfly at the end of the day, don't we? And then there we go, dots. But there's a gap. Let's stick some dots in there. I suppose he could be a St. Patrick's Day butterfly, couldn't he? Ooh, that's an idea. So on this one, I decided to put the dark green, no, the bottle green one. I think it was number 4 at the bottom. I'm just sort of blending that up. And then at the top, the sparkly one, and I'll blend that down. So wiping it off so we don't mix too much. But I want to then blend it down. I want this to look like grass. So I thought we'll do some little daisies in the grass. And then just to add that little bit of depth and contrast, I'm going over them with the next darkest one, which is number 5, and then blending that up. But I'm only doing like a really thin layer. It just sort of gives it that little bit of dimension. Using the white and the dotting tool, just doing some at the really simple 5 dots. Pull the dots in, little simple daisies. So it looks like daisies on the grass. I think this looks really cute. And then with you having the shimmer at the top, so it's like a shimmery spring. And then just pulling the little petals down to fill the flower. And then when they're cured, I'm going to use a dotting tool to place the the like brownie colour, number 6, as the centre of the flowers. That's so cute, isn't it? And then once we've done the centre of the flowers, I'm going to use like a really small flat brush in the really dark green. And we're just going to sort of like make some little, what do you call them? They're like dashes, I suppose. So they look like little leaves next to the flowers. I was thinking, what else can I add? What else can I add? And then I thought, you know, I think everyone's got the idea now. But there you go. There they all are. That's me having fun with my new gel polishes. So it's the Moss Wave Jelly Collection. And I will link it below. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Love you.